Yeah, well, um, um, mom's dead. Um, yeah, they told me, the nurses, that everybody believed, that I was my mother's caregiver because, um, um, well, they just didn't ask. You know, I didn't say I was or wasn't. I just wanted to be there for my mother, in her time, and when so they were asking me everything, and they told me, cause the only thing that they um was they had her on a breathing oxygen mask, and they told me that when we leave or whatnot, when we leave there that night, they were going to transfer her to hospice, and before they transport her to hospice, they was going to remove the oxygen mask, and if she started breathing on her own, that was fine because they were just gonna move her to hospice. And if she didn't, so the DNR was signed and everything, and but um um yeah, cause her wishes was never to be um put on machines or whatnot, and um cause she didn't want to be kept alive unnaturally, and so yeah, um I knew way beforehand. I knew that she was suffering, even though she didn't let me know. I knew, cause I spent basically almost a month with her, and yeah, and yeah. So yeah, I put some of her last moments with me in her final prayer and everything here on YouTube. Um, I did that not because I don't know. Maybe someday I will watch them. Maybe someday, but I probably never will. But the only reason I did that was because I want to know that I have the option of revisiting, just having something to hang on to. Because I don't know anyone in my family other than my mother. Um, I don't know any of my brothers. I mean, I remember some of them somewhat. I don't know them. Um, let's see. There's Kenneth. There's um, Gordon. I can't remember the other one. Um, um, I can't remember the other one either. Um, but I don't. It's not that I don't remember them. It's just that I don't know them. I don't know them at all. Um, my mother didn't even realize that I was over. She knew, but she didn't know that I was fighting over there in Iraq. She didn't know that. Thing is, I tried to tell her before over the phone when we would always talk, and she said she didn't want to hear it or nothing, didn't want to talk about. Yeah, that's what she said. She said she didn't want to talk about. She didn't say she didn't want to hear it. She didn't want to talk about. So just never talked about. So when I came back, like I said, I've not been back here since I was 8 years old, and then I let her read my medical records and whatnot, and she was like, "Oh my God, I never knew. Why didn't you tell me this?" And I said, "Mom, I tried to tell you, but you didn't want to hear it." And she said, "No, no, no." But respecting and loving my mother like I did. So yeah, she didn't know anything about the pacemaker. They lost me twice on the operating table. They spent hours upon hours upon hours removing dead skin and everything, dead skin, shrapnel. Um, and the reason why I don't remember what has nothing to do with memory. It's just that those parts of my brain are gone. Um, according to the medical charts, parts of my cerebral cortex and frontal lobe and stuff like that was severely damaged, and it's just not there. And that's probably why I have no memory of any of it, or that's memory or no. I mean, Mom, Marty, she says she's my sister. Anyway, I don't know that. but she was telling me that she remembered when I was a kid or whatnot, um or a teenager. I was living here, and I don't know that. I mean, I don't know any of that. I mean, so yeah, but yeah, this post is not about me. It's about my mother. She was a kind, loving. She would do anything for you. Anything that she could do, she would do for you. She would give you. I know you hear about people say, well, Bob, he'll give you a shirt up, but then when you actually meet Bob, you realize that, yeah, Bob's a nice guy and everything, but he's not that nice. Well, my mother was that nice that she would give you anything she possibly could if she had it and you needed it, whatnot. It was yours. She would give it to you. She loved everybody. And I do mean everybody. And I may not believe quite exactly like she did, but she believed in a God. And she was a non-fearing God woman. And when I say non-fearing God woman, is because she didn't fear God. She didn't fear death. She wasn't afraid of any of it. She wasn't afraid of it. And she was willing to face it head on. Which eventually she did face it head on. Up until the end. Well, no, even in the end, she faced it head on. And I love her for that. Because she held true to her beliefs all the way to the end. And I love her for that. I love her no matter what. Unconditionally. She always will be my chipmunk, my doodlebug, and my munchkin. There was a song that she had that she made up. she called it her doodle song. And she was talking about someday getting it patented and written. It goes something like this. Doodle doodle doodle. Doodle doodle doodle. I'm having a doodle doodle day. Everything going my way. The sun is shining bright till the stars come out tonight. I'm having a doodle doodle day. And it just goes on like that, you know. Doodle doodle doodle. Doodle doodle doodle. And I was telling her that someday when she was ready to try to get it out there, I would try to do everything in my power to try to help her. But it just, well, you people out there in YouTube land, take care. Hope. Call your mom. All of you out there that are watching this, call your mom. Let her know how much you love her. And I don't care if you say, well, my mom already knows. I don't care if you believe that or not. You call your mother and you tell her what she means to you. And you tell her that every day of her life. Because when she's gone, it's too late.